Here's how to quit junk food as a busy school owner. I haven't had junk food for over 2 years now, and I've helped multiple school owners quit junk food too, which has transformed their health and physiques. So in this video, I'll go over my 4-step system to quit junk food as a busy school owner, so you can lose more fat, build more muscles, and increase your energy. And before we dive in, make sure you check out my Skool community if you haven't already done it. Link in the description. Have a good like workout plan, diet plan in there, and over 300 members. But now let's dive in with the first step. The first step of quitting junk food in my clean eating system, and that's switching your mindset. So for a long time, I was thinking, yeah, let me just have fun in the moment and like enjoy junk food. So I was eating a lot of junk food, McDonald's, donuts, cookies, candy, chocolate, all those things. Because I was thinking, like, why not? I didn't really like uh, see how it impacted my health. But what it did was made me tired, made me skip workouts because I just got lazy and I didn't have any energy levels to like go to the gym. And if I went to the gym, I didn't even like train hard or something. So I just became very lazy, inconsistent with the gym when I ate a lot of junk food. And also I made slow progress because like when you have sugar in your body, you're not really making a lot of progress, your recovery is messed up, all of those things. And also when I try to focus on stuff, focus on work, which is a very crucial thing for us school owners to like be able to focus. When I tried to do it, like I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit still and focus. My brain was just messed up because I was consuming all this junk food, all this bad stuff. So then in 2023, the first thing I did that helped me quit junk food was switching my mindset, realizing I'm eating junk food, I'm eating fast food, McDonald's, KFC, this candy, chocolate, soda, ice cream, all these things. And it's making me so much worse. It's making me build less muscles, have a bad physique. I wasn't like making good progress in the gym. I don't have good energy. I can't focus on work. I realized that. And I thought to myself, it's not worth it to for a few seconds have junk food, have like a donut, have some fast food. It feels nice for like a minute or so. But then hours later, days later, or even weeks, months later, it has all these bad effects. Worse health, worse immune system, that's a big one. Slow and bad recovery. You gain fat, you don't gain muscles, low energy, lose productivity, all these things. And I was like, damn, it's not worth it. It's uh, it's nice in the moment, but it's making my future self worse. So the mindset shift that motivated me to quit junk food and take it way more seriously was realizing that junk food makes me feel good in the moment but worse in the future. And also the concept of like just enjoy yourself. Oh, have this chocolate, have this cookie, just enjoy yourself. A lot of people say that, and I thought it was also true for a while. But then I was like, I will enjoy myself more when I'm jacked, when I have great health, when I have a great body, when I have high energy. That's way better than just having some junk food and feeling nice in the moment and not having that. So, step one, change your mindset, your perspective, and think avoiding junk food will make your life way better. It's way better to have a great body that you're proud of, that makes you energetic, makes you feel strong, have good health, live longer, show up for your children, your wife, all those things, your school community. That's way more important than just enjoying yourself in a moment. And some people say, oh, but you miss out. I've heard it so many times now because I haven't had junk food for 2 years. They say, oh, but you miss out. don't you feel like you're missing out on having junk food? And I'm like, you're missing out on not being jacked. I'm jacked, you're not. Because you're eating junk food and I'm not eating junk food. So right now, I'm not missing out on like junk food. Those who eat junk food are missing out on having a body and like health like me. That's the thing. And now, going to step 2. This was a crucial one, a method I've used when stopping all my bad habits. And that's instead of, because when I tried to stop junk food, the first thing I did was like, okay, now I'm gonna stop. But what happened 3 days later, 5 days later, the cravings were just too strong and I had junk food and I had like a lot of it. And I couldn't really quit. I said, okay, now I'm gonna stop. But I went a few days, a week, 2 weeks, but then I relapsed, had a lot of junk food. So then the method I came up with, which I've used to stop like social media, fix my sleep, start working out more in the gym because it's that, is slowly progressive overload. So instead of quitting junk food right away, what I did that was really helpful was choosing 1 day a week that I could have junk food. Starting with that, just like that, I thought to myself, okay, I'm not gonna quit right away because I've tried it and it didn't work for me, but once a week, I'm gonna stick to that. So I did it. I said, I think it was like Friday or Saturday. I choose one of those days, let's say Friday. I can have junk food on Friday. So then Monday goes, Tuesday goes pretty okay. Wednesday I start to like get those cravings, like, oh, I need some junk food now, ice cream, sugar, everything like that. But I reminded myself, at Friday I can have it. So because of that, it got easier and I started sticking to that like once a week. Did that for a few weeks. And I'm like, yeah, this is easy now. I could probably go longer without it. So I did once every 2 weeks. I did that for a few, yeah, probably like 1-2 months. Then I did once every 3 weeks. And this was the moment where like a lot of things changed. Because once a week, that got pretty easily. Then I did once every 2 weeks. It was a bit harder in the beginning, but then I got used to it because I was slowly having it less and less. My body slowly stopped getting cravings, got less cravings. I got more used to eating healthy, eating clean. So I did that once every three weeks. I think I did that like twice. And then this was the thing. I had saved up these chocolates to have after those 3 weeks. I think the second round. So now it had been like 2 or 3 months when I've started having it less and less. And on that day, I was like, okay, it's been 3 weeks now. I can have these chocolates I have saved up. I looked at them, but then I thought to myself, why? Why should I have them? I'm just gonna make myself feel worse. Gonna decrease my testosterone, have less energy, build less muscles, all these things, gain fat. It's just not worth it. So I was like, should I just go my whole life without having junk food now, without having sweets? I was thinking like that, and I was a bit scared at first. I was like, damn, so at Christmas, at my birthday, I'm not gonna have anything. Then I'm like, I might have at those, but for now, yeah, let me quit. Let me quit for my whole life. And since that like day, I haven't had any junk food because the cravings were almost gone, and it was not like, yeah, I really need it. I'm like, okay, it's fine now. Since then, like the craving has stopped. That's the thing. When you slowly go down and down, it will get way easier to stop. And the thing is, when you go like 2 months without having junk food, your cravings like disappear completely because you don't have like a lot of sugar in your body. So your body can't like really crave it. It's like if you never drink alcohol, you're not gonna want it. That's the thing with me. I haven't had alcohol also for like almost 3 years now, and like I have no like cravings for alcohol, anything like that. Like a habit you don't do for a long time, you won't even think of it and want to do it, like because it's been so long you haven't done it. So that's step 2. Choose a day. One day I would just go like Friday, Saturday, whatever, but write that down, commit to 1 day a week and start having that. Then when it's time, go to once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks. You can do like once a month if you want that. And at that point, like you have basically quit junk food if you only have it once a month. And after that, you will just think, okay, what's the point of having it once a month? Just let me quit. And that's the process. And now, step 3 is replace. So one thing I did with my client Michael, who I just helped lose 20 pounds in 2 months at 6 years old while he was growing his Skool community to over 500 members, is we replace it. He was having some snacks like later in the day, and we used to made sure like he started having Greek yogurt and berries instead, because it still like tastes pretty good. It's high protein, low calories, which is great for losing fat, building muscles. So we was like, yeah, start having Greek yogurt instead. And I have done that with multiple clients too. And I've seen that Greek yogurt and berries is a great one. Great to replace ice cream, chocolate, sweets, everything like that. Use having the Greek yogurt and berries because it tastes good, it's nice to eat, easy to prepare. You can just open the fridge and have it. So find foods to replace those sweets with. It can also be fruits. It can be steak, eggs, if that works for you. But like probably Greek yogurt, berries, fruits. Those are the best ones. A protein shake could work also, because there are a lot of like flavored protein shakes. They're not like the best, but yeah, they're not gonna hurt that much. They are way better than having like junk food, soda and stuff, milkshakes. But find those foods to replace, good foods. Use like fruits, berries, Greek yogurt, those are great, that you can replace the junk food with. So when you get those cravings, let's say you get cravings every single night to eat ice cream, then you start having Greek yogurt instead of that ice cream every single night. And it's way easier than just completely stopping having nothing instead. Because then you still have the habit of eating something, but you just eat something differently. So that's a very helpful thing. Replace with something good. Now, step 4, massive one. So many people miss this, and something not a lot of people in this world do. So you as a Skool owner, you probably self-analyze a lot in terms of your business. Okay, why is my Skool community growing? Why is it not growing? How can I make my members more engaged? What do I do when they become more engaged? Why are they not engaged? All these things, like all these questions you ask yourself to figure out like what you need to do, what you need to improve. For example, if you're making YouTube videos, okay, why am I not getting views? Is it the thumbnail? Is it the title? Is it the idea? Am I just not that good at speaking? Whatever. And this same thing, and this is something I've done a lot in my life, because I always try to like become the best man possible, improve myself. So I always like self-analyze, see what can I improve. And especially with quitting junk food, played a big part, because I remember this one day, for example, I was at my grandma's house and she made this like apple cake. So after we had dinner, she had this apple cake and said like, okay, do you want some? And I felt like I can't say no to my grandma. She has been nice, made it and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I can have it. Then I ate some, but then I felt bad after. I noticed my energy, focus got worse, and it didn't feel nice because I knew like it was a lot of sugar and stuff. And it was at the time I had started slowly having it less, and I was like, no, this is not good. So then I self-analyzed. What can I do next time? How can I avoid this? Okay, why did I have it? It wasn't really that. Yeah, I got some cravings for the apple cake because apple cake is nice, but the main thing was I didn't want to say no to my grandma. So after that, I shifted my mindset. I felt like I shouldn't be be afraid of saying no to my grandma, because this is not even like a bad thing. She's probably not even gonna care if I say no. I'm eating healthy now. I can't have that, or like whatever, or make some excuse. But yeah, like I was just honest. Like could just be honest, and she probably not gonna be angry or something. So that's what I did next time. It was the same exact situation, like a few weeks after, and I was like, nah, I'm trying to eat healthy now, like I'm okay. And she was like, okay, nothing happened, and I didn't have it that day. And I self-analyzed just like that, finding the root cause and fixing it multiple times. One thing I did a lot before was I used to go to this cafeteria every single day and buy something. So I was like a few years ago. So I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna like bring money anymore with me. So I can't even go buy something in this cafeteria. And that solved it because I literally couldn't. I literally couldn't buy anything, even though if I wanted, because I didn't bring any money on me. So that's the thing. You need to self-analyze. See, ask yourself, why did that? When you fail, because it's gonna happen sometimes. Probably you get cravings and then you fail. You have it 2 times a week instead of 1 time a week. You ask yourself, okay, why? Why did it happen? Was uh, were I stressed? Were I bored? Did I just get like some cravings I couldn't resist? Did I go into like a donut store and I just got so tempted? And then you ask yourself, what was the reason? And then you fix the reason. And to fix it, either like personally, I just think of solutions and that just works for me. But if you can't think of a solution, you can ask ChatGPT. But some solutions would be replacing it. Don't bring any money if you go to like some store or something a lot and buy. If you're stressed, then going for a walk. If you're bored, yeah, also going for a walk is way better, or finding some business work to do on your school community or whatever, talking to someone. Those are some of the solutions. But this was my 4-step system on how to quit junk food. Change your mindset, choose one day a week to stick to, replace, and then self-analyze. Super important. And if you're a busy school owner who want help with losing fat, building muscles, losing 20 pounds and gaining 5 pounds of muscle in just 3 months, like I'm helping my clients do, click the link in the description and book a call with me, and I can see how I could help. But this was it for this video. Make sure you watch this video right here and become jacked. Boom!